As Cape Town grapples with the reality of water restrictions and day zero, eNCA's Dasen Thathiah looks at how some South Africans have lived with water shortages all their lives. He visited the rural Qolweni Village in the Eastern Cape and brought us this story.
An hour away from Butterworth and far beyond the tarred roads of Nkanyiso lies Qolweni Village. Residents remember the 1st of May 2017 with excitement. The first day they experienced the power of electricity in their homes. But talking about their most basic right doesn't elicit the same reaction.
But singenamanzi besoko zikhona nje zingaphumi manzi. So amanzi besiphuma pelalini sihambe siyowakha emadamini. Njengoba sisawakha nangoku oko sasiwakha kudala amanzi if afikile iba nje yiveke eyi-1 then aphinda athole mhlawumbi ahambe for 3 months. So ke sibane sisikha amanzi apha sibuye sizohlamba iwashingi apha edamini. Sisela neenkomo ke like inkomo zisela kwalapha nathi sisela kwalapha sihlamba iwashingi kwalapha yonke nje into but amanzi asiyasokola ngamanzi siyasokola kakhulu.
The long distance to these natural dams has meant a lifetime of water restrictions for Mdlalose and other residents. They can only use as much as they can carry. But the prolonged drought, which has the Mdlalose district in its clutches, has shrunk this supply too. Mdlalose doesn't know what it feels like to have piped water in her home, but she's empathetic to the plight of Cape Townians.
Ndiyabacingela bona abantu bangapha kwelacala ewe ndiyabavela because thina into esesiyijwayele ba amanzi asinawe vele siyawasokala bona iyaqala ubahlela laa nto because bakhule bewasebenzisa amanzi bengawadingi ngoku wofana balinganise thina baze emifuleni nabo okanye bakhangela iindawo ezinedamu ngaphaya eCape Town bakhona bayokhangela amanzi ingase urhulumente angabanceda shem ngamanzi.
Although she's not happy with the status quo, she feels rural residents have always lived like they're in drought.
Yayethusa ke thina kuba bona bazawusebenzisa 50 litre per day ekubele thina besiyisebenzisa 40 litre per day because siyacinga uba la manzi siwakha kude nje siwakha kude funeka uwasebenzise ngobunono ukwazi uba upheke kwakula manzi uhlambe izitya uhlambe isiqu sakho bona no iyabafikela le nto babafumanise ngase bawasebenzisa kakuhle because nathi siyazama uwasebenzisa kakuhle.
The Mdlalose district municipality states 93% of its population has access to water. But that access often means the water supply is shared among areas. One gets communal water this week and another the next.
That is unfortunately the current situation, to ensure that everyone at least gets some water. It's not an ideal situation. We must admit from our side, it's not an ideal situation. There is no way that we can say our communities must be satisfied with going without water for a week. And that is normal. At no stage we are saying that. But we are saying that with the current resource that we have, this is the best that we can do at the moment.
Mdlalose says there are solutions in the pipeline within the next 1 to 3 years to mitigate the impact of further water shortages and inadequate infrastructure.
There are also the borehole investigations. We're also doing that to ensure that Qolweni Dam we sort of supplement it with underground water supply. That's one. Two, with the Department of Water and Sanitation, we're working very closely. There's a water scheme from Tsomo to Butterworth to Qolweni, whereby Department of Water and Sanitation has set aside about 650 million in total to ensure that we bring water to our dams in Butterworth, to ensure that our people are not negatively affected. But that one is a medium term. It was a long-term plan, but because of this drought and the impact of drought, the ministry has fast-tracked that process to make it a medium-term intervention.
Some in the Qolweni community have water tanks, but they say those can't be relied upon in times of drought. So for now, they still get water the same way their forefathers did.
Ngosuku siyayidinga i-40 liters kuba abantwana baya esikolweni bavuke bahlambe, kufuneke mna ndishiyeke ndibaphekela, ndihlamba nezitya kwangawo lo manzi. Ngenye ixesha ke bayabuya esikolweni sele emancinci ephelile bedinga nalo uba mabasele kwabona. Xa semancane amancinci amanzi ashiyekileyo bayaneziselana ngawo xa benxaniwe. Bafuneka into bahambe bayowakha xa engasaphumi ke njengoba engasaphumi ezitephini. Bayowakha phaya emlanjeni. Sibuye siphinde siwabilise kanjalo.
Dinga isn't sure if she'll see piped water in her home in her lifetime, but she hopes her grandchildren won't continue to go thirsty during theirs. Dasen Thathiah, Qolweni in the Eastern Cape.